Well, I've got a few minutes today. I'm going to spend that time to work on these raised beds. Don't know how far along I'll get, but got to keep pushing forward with it. Well, I went and picked up 2 yards of topsoil. I don't think that's going to be enough to completely fill these beds, but I do have some straw and manure out of the chicken run and chicken coop that I'm going to add to it. That ought to be a good source of something for the garden. But before I do that, I'm going to lay down some cardboard to act as a weed barrier inside the beds. Well, let's see how far along we can get with this. Well, I think I have enough here for this bed. Let me take a few minutes and I'm going to trim it up and get it to fit just a little bit better. So I started out by just basically laying my cardboard flat inside the raised bed here. Then I reconsidered and I started folding the cardboard up on the sides. Y'all come on down here and take a closer look. So yeah, I went ahead and folded that cardboard up. Tried to seal it up just a little better to keep the weeds out, but you know how the weeds are here in northwest Arkansas. They'll grow through rocks if they want to. I'm going to start off by just putting a few shovels of dirt around the perimeter just to keep the cardboard from moving when I start throwing it all in there. All right, now the work begins. This is a whole lot like shoveling gravel. I'm going to get a layer of topsoil in here, then I'll check back in just a few minutes. So I'm about up to the bottom board of this raised bed. I used a 10-inch 2x10, so I'm roughly about 10 inches of topsoil in there. Take a rake here and smooth it out a little bit. The bed itself should be around 16 inches deep. So I got around 6 inches left on top before I get to the top of the bed. I'm probably going to break gardener's protocol, but I'm going to go down to the chicken coop, get some straw and manure, put a layer of that in here, and then most likely I'll throw some more topsoil on it. I don't think it's going to matter what's on top. If it's topsoil, the chickens are probably going to scratch it out, and if it's straw in there, most likely they're going to scratch it out as well. What I probably should do is plant a cover crop on the top layer of soil, but we'll see how that goes. This looks too much like a chicken magnet, so I believe I'm going to go ahead and put another layer of topsoil on here. I probably have between 2 and 3 inches of chicken manure and straw in there that it'll have time to break down over the winter. It's only December, so got quite a while before it's time to plant. Well, I'm going to go ahead and finish this up. I know y'all have plenty of things you need to take care of. I appreciate y'all stopping by the homestead tonight, and I'll catch y'all same place next time. Good night, everybody. I may have put a little more topsoil in there than I needed, but I think over the winter, as that straw breaks down and settles, it won't be quite as full next spring when I'm ready to plant. I'm sure I'll come up with some other amendments I need to put in there, and probably check the pH of the soil as well.